Hi guys, my name's Nadine, welcome to my channel, and today I am going to share with you my GarbAugust, oh why did I say that weird, GarbAugust Part 4 update. So there's not a ton to report this time, so for the fourth book I read this, Aliens Music of the Spears by Yvonne Navarro. So this was for the fourth prompt, which was novelizations or a book that was turned into a 70s or 80s miniseries. And I didn't really have a lot on my shelves that fit that. The only things that I did were Stephen King, and I'm not in the mood. So I went for this because it's based on, film franchise, and I was having a bit of an alien madness. So yeah, it was ridiculous, I have to say. I can't decide whether I enjoyed it or not. Yeah. So this follows a musician called Damon Eddington, I think it was. And he has a very specific sort of style. It's sort of hate and rage filled. And he has a very sort of niche following. Now, to work on his new piece, he decides that what he really needs is a live alien so that he can record the sounds and sort of interweave them with his own music. And so he goes to his record label and says, I need this alien. And the guy who's dealing with him at the record company decides that he'll go for it for some weird convoluted reasons. There's some sort of feud between the record label and this like medical company, and so they decide to use it as an excuse to sort of have one over on this medical company. It's stupid. And so yeah, so he gets his alien, and a couple of people assigned to him by the record company so that they can work together, and they start trying to find ways to get the alien to make noises for him. It's ridiculous. There's also this whole thing about people getting addicted to alien jelly. So I can't decide. It was fairly entertaining to read, but I just don't know if I really could say that I 100% enjoyed it. Yeah, it was just a bit daft. So there was that. Next then, the films. I only watched 2 films this week for GarbBingo. So the first was Repo, the Genetic Opera. And this was fulfilling, exclamation point in the title, and weirdly specific subgenre, and because it's like a science fiction, horror, goth rock opera. I think that's fairly specific. And yeah, I'd seen it once before, years ago when it first came out, and I remember thinking it was sort of cool, but I suspect it's just not aged amazingly well. It's still enjoyable to watch again, but I think that'll probably be my final time of watching it now. It's set in this society where it doesn't really matter what you do to yourself, because you can just buy new organs and faces and everything. And so you can completely wreck your body, wreck your liver, drinking and all of that, and then just replace it. But then on the flip side of that, you get finance to do this. And if you fall behind on your repayments, then the company that you do it through can send the repo men after you to come and take back those organs. Yeah, but it's fun. If you've not seen it before and you're intrigued by it, definitely give it a watch. It is certainly interesting. It's a bit different. Next, I watched Possession. This is a 1981 film starring Sam Neill, and it was one that's been on my wish list for a while. I just, for whatever reason, I just never... So very quickly, because my battery ran out earlier, I was saying about Possession that it was a film that I'd wanted to watch for a long time, and I'd sort of never got around to it. And so I decided to choose it for the Moral Panic board on the GarbAugust. I believe it was on the Video Nasties list. And in fact, I don't think it got a full uncut release, not here in the UK at least, until the late 90s. So, you know, it'd been sort of out of action in an uncut form at least for a long time. So it follows this couple and their son. Now he, Sam Neill, thinks that his wife is having an affair. But actually, as her behaviour becomes more and more erratic, it starts to look like it's something more sinister than that. It is a very, very weird film, actually. And there's a lot of sort of violence between the couple. So if seeing that sort of thing affects you, I would absolutely not go for this one at all. But yeah, it was a very, very odd film. And again, like with the Aliens book, I'm not quite sure if I liked it or not. I'm certainly glad that I watched it, finally. I've managed to tick that box. I've seen that one now. So yeah, that was my week. Not as exciting as other weeks, but still fun nonetheless. I hope you all enjoyed GarbAugust, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye!